미란다 갈바오는 94년생으로 굉장히 젊은 작가예요. 상파울루에서 태어났고 활동을 하고 있는데요. 브라질 내에서 굉장히 주요 미술관들 솔로전과 그룹전을 통해서 과감한 전시를 보이면서 각광받는 이머징 아티스트입니다. 작업을 보시면 익숙한 듯 하면서도 낯설고 현실인 듯 하면서도 비현실적인 어떤 우주의 세계 혹은 낯선 풍경들을 보실 수가 있어요. 작가의 개인적인 경험에서부터 출발을 합니다. 공격성이 강한 암에 걸리게 되는데요. 실제에 이 암은 폐까지 전이가 됩니다. 암을 진단하는 흔한 방법 중에 세포를 핫핑크색으로 염색하는 방법이 있다고 해요. 세포가 완전히 인공적인 핑크색으로 물들여진 장면을 보고 굉장히 인상을 깊게 받았고 지금까지 회화나 설치나 영상에 걸쳐서 이 광범위한 이 작가의 예술 세계에 중요한 개념으로 자리 잡습니다.
I wanted to see and what was the image of that, and looking to the histology, I found landscape and I stayed a long time looking and researching those images. And then it was quite small in the beginning, and once I started to amplify them, they became a little bit more figurative, and other elements started to appear. And also from my experience looking at experiencing nature, so it's a mixture. It's how everything is connected, and a grain of sand and a planet, you know. So I also look at images of planets as well. I really like science fiction reference. I'm always thinking about that and researching in it's basically I do several paintings at the same time, and one work influences the other. So sometimes I do a random gesture. It could be like a hurricane gesture or a stain, and I kind of gather that and take to different works. So it's like a collection of elements that I use like in specific works. So like for instance like those eggs here, they appear there, they appear there, but in specific situations. A whole accumulation of elements. It's like creating like a system of means and elements that I use in order to create other works and so on. I think we're destroying everything, and like we're gonna end, and then something else it's gonna survive, and life is everywhere. So I think it's a hypothesis for something else. I don't think of my works as only landscapes. I think them as bodies and landscape. It's like a mixture. It's about movement and one thing becoming another, and this organic thing.